Hello,
Hello.
that's Greg.
I am Greg.
And I'm Jason. This is Tea and Toast, and this...
Oh, you're Jason.
Thanks very much. This is the final part of our favourite Christmas TV moments.
Well, Jason's really.
This is it, Greg.
We've put that one back because someone asked so politely that they preferred last week's one.
Change it.
That's what they put. See, you don't think we read the comments, but we really do.
We do. And thank you for commenting.
Thank you for commenting.
On what we do.
Just please would have been nice at the end of it. This is Christmas.
The last...
Of Jason's top 20.
Now, the more observant of our viewers might have realised that last week we only did 4 Christmas TV moments.
I think we did 5, but we cut it out.
I don't think we did, but...
I'll just make that up, Jason.
Because of that, I've got an honourable mention, which will be part of it. It's not really one of our favourite TV moments.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah, but it's always...
It's got to be in there, really, hasn't it? Because it's a moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a Christmas moment, and that was in 1986. You all right?
I really didn't do anything then. I don't know what happened. It just dropped.
Finally.
At last.
In 1986.
You went on movie mode then. It's 1986.
In a world. Dirty Den did the dirty on Ange in EastEnders.
Dirty Den.
And presented her with divorce papers.
Dirty Den. This was in EastEnders.
It was one of the most iconic EastEnders moments. Not the biggest fan of EastEnders, but it is an iconic Christmas
He's died
moment.
this year, hasn't he?
I think he may have, yeah.
Yeah.
Leslie Grantham. Not sure if there'll be a clip of it in, because, you know, flagging and all that. But...
So they killed him off, didn't they, eventually, in EastEnders?
Yeah, but then he came back.
And then he came back? So planned. Amazing, isn't it? But this was very, very interesting, wasn't it?
It was a whole plot line about him having an affair, I think.
EastEnders is a soap, by the way.
Yeah,
if you
here
didn't
in the UK. Can't really remember the ins and outs of it, but basically the most famous part is when he went up to Ange, and I'm going to get this quote wrong, and people will tell me, and he gave her the thing and said something like, "In that, my sweet, you will find letters from my solicitor," and then he went, "Happy Christmas, Ange."
I think you got the last bit right.
He did say...
Not the Duffs, I mean...
He did say, "In that, my sweet," or something to that effect. He said, "My sweet."
Anyway, honourable mention that is. It's not the main bit, is it?
Part of the thing. So number one this week, not number one out of all of them, but the first one we're doing this week, is Mike Yarwood's Christmas TV special. I should stop talking.
Could you?
Mike Yarwood, if you didn't know, was a TV impressionist who was very popular in the 70s and early 80s.
I think he was one of the first of his kind, really,
Yeah,
wasn't he?
he had a solo show on the BBC for a long time. He had a Christmas solo show.
Stop everything.
What? Oh no, forgot the lights. Oh,
Yeah.
that's better. He had a solo Christmas show which ran from 1973 to 1981 every year.
Did he?
Yeah, it was a long running show. He mesmerised by the snow.
Yeah.
And it was a big part of Christmas for a long time. He was very, very good impressionist. He did lots of political figures of the time, and that eventually led to the decline in his popularity, because those political figures that he was very good at obviously fell out of the government and weren't around as much, so his impressions started to become a bit dated.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine impressions, you've got to...
You've got to keep it current.
I mean, you're current with Donald Trump, for instance, aren't you?
Fake news.
I still think it's E.T.
Gonna build a wall.
Oh, you've gone political. You said we never go political on Tea and
I'm not. That's
Toast.
just what he said. Anyway, Mike Yarwood, yeah, he fell out of popularity in the early 80s, but was a big part of Christmas, and his little clip.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, now don't listen, don't titter. Listen, oh dear. Listen, no, I'm in the wrong role. No, I should be playing the handsome prince, yes. Well, I tried it, you see. I put on the tights. I sounded more like the strangled princess.
Oh, what an atmosphere. I love a party with a happy atmosphere.
I was only laughing because we haven't seen the clip yet, so
No,
I don't know what you've put in. I'm just trying to make it look like it's
But I'm not singing that for no apparent reason.
What? Russ Abbott's What
Yes.
Atmosphere?
Because next on the list, Greg, is Russ Abbott's Christmas show.
I'm gonna officially put a complaint out there right now.
Right?
So if anyone from iTunes is out there, that song is not available on iTunes.
Unbelievable.
But the rest of the album is. That was an album of Russ Abbott songs, wasn't it?
Was it called Atmosphere?
And they've took that song out. Why?
I don't know. Does it have an offensive lyric in it?
What an atmosphere.
Well, apparently you can take songs that are really old and decide that they're really offensive all of a sudden.
Which Christmas song is that, Jason?
I'm not talking about anyone in particular, Greg.
You are.
Baby, it's cold outside.
That's the one. Ridiculous.
Anyway.
Ridiculous. Society has gone mad.
You heard it here, folks.
That's right. That's my little statement.
Russ Abbott's Christmas show, Greg.
Oh, he was
remember watching
hilarious.
it?
Yeah.
Remember the characters? Cooperman.
Well, that's why I still love it, because I
Oh.
was into Superman, so... Yeah. Yeah, it was
And,
great.
and Bella Emberg, of course, was on there with him. Played Blunder Woman, sorry. Basildon Bond was one of his characters. Do you remember when he did the Batman? What was he called? Fat Man on Russ Abbott. Fat Man and Robin sketch. Do you remember that?
I remember him all. He's one of them geniuses that people have forgotten because he just disappeared, didn't he?
Have a guess how old he is now. Just going to cover it up.
Well, he was quite old in the 80s, wasn't he? So I'm going to go he's 83?
He's not going to thank you for that, Greg. He's 71.
No. You know why I thought he was old?
Why?
Because he's bald, isn't he?
He is bald, yes.
And when I say bald, I mean he's got the like the older man sort of style, hasn't he? You know that.
He actually started out life as a drummer and a backing singer in bands, doing cabaret.
Well, I don't think any of our American viewers are going to know who we're talking about now.
No, but they will when I put a clip in.
He's very funny. He's very good. Well, he was.
And his Christmas show was a big part of Christmas for us in the 80s.
I wonder why he just suddenly stopped and disappeared.
Again, I think it all fell out of favour when the alternative comedy came in.
That was already in then, though, wasn't it?
And people decided that they knew what we thought was funny. You know.
Funny.
Funny. Here's a little clip.
Can we have the music again, please? I'm having a bit of stomach trouble. I can't get it through the window.
Fat man, I knew you'd come.
Have you ever had one of those days?
Get out of that.
What?
Ho ho! Keep going, you fool. I'm playing all the right notes, just not necessarily in the right order.
Thank goodness you did that, because I thought you'd either lost it or you'd been drinking again.
I don't drink.
Jason, I think after Scotland, we all know that you do.
Anyway, the reason I'm doing my impression of...
Was that an impression?
Yes?
Oh, I just thought it was quotes. Was you actually doing an impression? That's horrendous.
Of Eric Morecambe.
Oh,
It's because we're talking about Morecambe and Wise Christmas specials, which went on for years.
they had to be there, didn't they? And do you know what? They're still watched now.
Yeah, this Christmas there's a whole host of Morecambe and Wise programmes.
Well, they've got nothing else to put on, so they have to put the old stuff on.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing, really.
Morecambe
I
and
mean,
Wise.
here we are, sitting here waiting for the call. We could be on there. We could do it.
Morecambe and Wise Christmas specials went on till 1983, Greg.
Greg and Jason's Christmas special. Perfect.
That was when the last one that they made was aired on ITV. They then went on to repeat them every year ever after since. Because they're funny. They're brilliant.
They're just warming, aren't they? Like we've always said, like we try and do in this show. There's no swearing, there's no smut,
it's
there's
just
no.
good family entertainment. And they're still popular to this day. My kids watch little bits of it and laugh their heads off.
Well, I'm still waiting to do our adult version, Beer and Kebabs.
And while we're talking about Morecambe and Wise, we should give an honourable mention to another comedy duo that we love. Cannon and Ball.
Cannonball.
Who also did Christmas specials, but not that many.
And there's another two as well.
Little and Large.
No.
Who?
The two Ronnies.
Two Ronnies, yeah.
Little and Large.
They had a Christmas special.
Yeah, I know, but they only had probably one.
But Morecambe and Wise were the kings of the Christmas TV special, weren't they?
I'm just thinking. I'm back to all of it. And then it was just great, wasn't it? You had all the like Brian Conley's out there, and
if all you've got to do is go back and watch some of our Christmas shows from years gone by, where we talk about Christmas idents and the stuff that was on TV in the 80s, and you just look at a Christmas Eve on the listings,
Fantastic.
and it was amazing. Look at Christmas Eve now, Greg. Where's the Radio Times? What's on Christmas Eve?
do you want me to put?
Just grab it. It's there.
Yeah, but I went back to find in time.
As a matter of fact, Eric, we've done very well for Christmas cards. I've got quite a handful.
Pardon?
I said I've got quite a handful.
That's what I call sophisticated patter. I must be honest.
Well, I'll read some of these Christmas cards. That's the only thing I
I've got
can
a
do.
bunch of flowers, would that do?
A bunch of flowers?
If I get across with them?
Well, yes, do that. You'll
then.
soon
They
get
wouldn't
across.
see anything, would they?
No, there wouldn't be any problem.
What do you think?
Well,
It's a bit difficult, all these.
yeah. Gone but not forgotten.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
What's on Christmas Eve, Greg?
Well, I mean, where do you want to start? Day, night?
No, evening. Just do evening
Well, let's start from 5 o'clock on BBC One.
Okay.
They're showing Mary Poppins.
again.
Then they've got All Together Now Celebrities.
What's that, Greg?
No idea. Then, of course, EastEnders. Then something called Click and Collect. Where's the variety?
Oh, that's a drama with.
Well, where's the variety shows?
Stephen Merchant, Click and Collect.
10 o'clock, I like this. Would I Lie to You at Christmas?
Yeah, that's
Would I
quite
Lie to You is good. That's only half an hour. And then you've got The Royal Family.
A repeat of the Royal Family.
Yeah, and then we go into Midnight Mass. That's BBC One.
Wow, BBC One.
Well, let's get to ITV then. 7 o'clock, Nothing Changes, Emmerdale. 7:30, Nothing Changes, Normal Day, Coronation Street. 8:30, Festive Cheer.
What's that, Greg?
It's a movie. Oh no, it says Bad Move, Festive Cheer. And what is it? No, it doesn't even make sense.
No idea.
I've never heard of it. Then the Keith and Patty picture show. And then, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic. 9:30, Gremlins.
Oh, the saving grace of Christmas Eve there.
But it's still an old film they've had to put in to save the night. And then Christmas carols. There's nothing.
So there you go. I rest my case. Christmas TV now is just nowhere near as good as it was. Had to include this next one, Greg. It's not always on really close to Christmas, but it's on in December and starts Christmas TV for me, really. The Royal Variety Show.
You see, now when obviously this year's Royal Variety 2018 was quite possibly the worst one I've ever seen.
Fell asleep watching it.
It was diabolical. But what gets me is, wasn't there Sunday Night at the Palladium always on anyway?
There was a variety show on a lot throughout the year. Yeah.
So when it got to close to Christmas, they just did a really big special of that, and it was brilliant. Now, again, we've just read what's on Christmas Eve. Nothing. Nothing.
But this was always on slightly before Christmas, but it was brilliant. But they did a Royal Variety children's Christmas show really close to Christmas. Do you remember that? Billy
Vaguely.
Pierce was in
Yes,
it.
yes, I do.
And it was, me and my kids have watched it. He played Billy Jones, who was supposedly Indiana Jones's brother. And they went on this search for the red-eyed idol and all this. It's quite good. And very typical of the programmes that were on in the 80s that we loved.
I just don't understand why there's no. I mean, I'm sorry, I pause then because I'm thinking, why is there no companies out there putting these big variety shows back on again? But not to this. Not like the Royal Variety was so bad. I don't know what they can. I don't know what they can change really. Is that just the way that the variety's gone now?
Or is it our age? Did younger people enjoy this year's Royal Variety performance?
But you can't tell me that you. Would your kids have preferred the 1987
Yeah.
Royal Variety, or would they prefer this one just gone on?
1987.
It's because it was more fun in it.
It's true. And it had a theme and it was just great.
Oh,
Those
tell
were
you
the
what.
days, Greg.
When I win the lottery, I'm going to take over ITV and BBC One. I'm going to do it.
Thank you, ladies and
Thank you, thank you! Once again! Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you! Ah, thank you! Once again! Ah, thank you! Oh, yes! Thank you! Thank you!
Tonight. What's wrong, Tom? What's the matter with you? This is a very special night. What's wrong? Special tonight? Why? No, Oh, my bottle's gone. Please, relax. Relax, I didn't tell.
And so, Greg, we reached the final. The final one of our favourite Christmas TV
Jason's
moments,
Christmas festive
which
treats.
aren't in any particular order. We've made that clear. This isn't our number one favourite, although it is a belter. It's the second appearance for this person on our list. Noel's Christmas presents. You can't get any Christmassier, yes, that's a word, than that.
I preferred Noel's house party at Christmas.
Noel's Christmas presents, Greg.
Yeah, but you're into all the sitting there and getting upset and all that. I'm not into that.
Oh, no, it's tears of joy, Greg, when
I
you see
don't
those
know.
little children's faces
Yeah,
light up.
yeah, it's lovely, but I would rather watch Mr. Blobby.
And some of the presents he gave away, I used to sit there thinking, why can't you come to my house, Noel, and give me a Christmas present? Let's move on.
I think you better.
He did give away some amazing things to some amazing people in the 80s, and it went on into the 90s as well, and a few years ago was revived on Sky, wasn't it, for a couple of years. But I will find a suitable clip of Noel's Christmas presents to play to you.
They all do it now anyway. They just rip the show off, don't they? Put a celebrity
Yeah,
name in it and then and get them to host it.
Holly Willoughby does something, doesn't she?
It's like
where she
surprise,
gives
surprise,
people-
isn't it?
Yeah, that's what she does, isn't it?
Yeah, she's ripped off
Surprise. Anyway, here's a clip.
Catherine. Hello, Catherine. I didn't
Hello.
recognise you with a beard on. How are you?
Alright.
I've been told an enormous amount about you. Am I right in thinking that since you were 8 months old, you've had something like 30 operations? There is one thing that you've always wanted to do. What's that?
Swim with a load of dolphins.
Swim with a load of dolphins. Well, it's going to happen. Trust me, it's going to happen. There's your air ticket. We're going to fly you to
Miami.
Miami. Where is Miami?
A long way away from here.
A long way away. Oh. Oh, now that's a silly thing to do, because then I get all snippy. It's really going to happen. Don't cry, otherwise you'll set me off something rotten.
You called it, didn't you, Greg?
I knew it.
You said nobody was going to get it.
No one will
Nobody's
get it.
got it.
No one will get it.
The mystery voice, Mr. A voice,
Mystery voice.
returns. Would you like to hear it again, Greg?
Yes.
Here you go. This is the mystery voice.
I find the gym really boring.
I find the gym really boring.
I know you do. You can tell.
That's just rude.
It is, isn't it?
That cuts deep.
Oh.
Would you like to hear it one more time?
Go on then. Have a listen. No one will get it.
Here we go.
No one will get it.
Hang on.
Not only will no one get it, shall I give another clue?
No, don't give him a clue.
No, you like the clue.
Well, I'm buffering at the moment, so we
doing
can't
what?
play it again. If you'd like to hear it again, just skip back on the video.
Well, here's the clue that you... Now listen carefully. Right? You ready? It's not Rudolph.
Good clue.
That's
If
not
you-
Santa or Rudolph now.
If you know who the mystery voice is, leave your answer below in the comments. Have a guess. No, nobody's going to ridicule you here. Anyone got it?
No, someone's just moaning about that screen.
That's the mystery voice. It rumbles on.
Oh, Rumble. Last one of the year.
Thank God for that.
It's so sad, isn't it?
Did you get on with it?
Oh, it's on my phone again. I've got face recognition. Last Christmas one though. I have to say I'm quite glad because Christmas jokes are quite hard to come by.
They're rubbish, aren't they?
They're not the best.
They're even
But
more rubbish than your normal joke.
I resemble that remark. Jace, this is you have to be quite clever with this one. But this will be around all the offices just before Christmas, depending on what time this goes out. And if it doesn't go around the offices, Jason, it'll be around all the dinner tables. Jason.
Probably because it'll be in a cracker.
Do you say my joke's a cracker?
No, I said it'll be in a cracker because
Oh.
crackers have notoriously bad jokes in them, Greg.
Jason, I can't get to the chocolates in my advent calendar. Foiled again. see, you have to think about this one, Jason, because inside the advent calendar, there's foil, you see.
The Christmas double issue of TV Times has 16 days of holiday entertainment on ITV and Channel 4. All the big Christmas and New Year specials, the films, the plays, the comedy shows, and it offers 2 Christmas gifts, a golden pendant of your birth sign free, and for the over 60s, a rail card at half price. For the new year, a chance to win a superb Rover Vitesse or a trip round the world. Don't miss the most entertaining guide to your Christmas and New Year entertainment. TV Times.
We've had a few messages wishing us a Merry Christmas, Greg.
Let's read some out, Jason.
Here's a few of them. Let's go with Greg Hill.
Greg Hill.
Happy Christmas, guys. Long time fan of the show. It often cheers me up after a bad day at work. One of my favourite Christmas memories is when my parents, obviously I thought it was Santa, got me a Sega Mega Drive.
It is? Santa?
Well, it is, yeah. Got me a Sega Mega Drive when it was a brand new system. I rushed upstairs and spent the rest of the day playing it on a black and white TV. Have a good one from Greg in Thailand.
Thailand?
Yes, we've got viewers in Thailand.
We've gone global now, haven't we?
Hi, Jason and Gregiger.
Who's Gregiger?
It's you.
G-R-E-G-G?
Yes.
Gregiger.
Love the show. Sending you and your families wishes of a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Can you please give a shout out to my 2 boys, Jack and Kyle? Thanks, guys, and Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you and Jack and Kyle.
Jack and Kyle, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Have a great one.
Ty Butler, this is me in 1976 with a bike for Christmas. Look at that. What a belter. I mean, it's a little bit blurred, but...
That's,
special.
You can't even see the bike there, really, can
No,
you?
but didn't you love it when you got a bike? Only happened to me once, I think. Maybe twice.
Is it a chopper?
It looks like it. Phil Judges, happy Christmas, guys. Thought you might like to see my Christmas of the 80s. I think this is 1986 and I'm playing my GoBots and He-Man.
Oh, GoBots
have a great
and
Christmas
He-Man.
and love the show from Phil. Thanks, Phil. You have a great Christmas
Thanks, Phil.
too.
Yeah.
We'll have to take your word for it. I can just about make out some He-Man figures there. I think that's Fisto, possibly the worst named character in He-Man.
Is that car park thing that we walked past in the car boot once?
No, that's a GoBots thing. You can just make out a GoBot there.
That's a good picture, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it was the 80s, Greg. Technology isn't what it is.
I'd say it's a good picture. I mean, it's a good picture of what is toy.
Let me just show you this. Alright, we better just do these few first. Great series, guys. My wife and I are long-time fans. Greg, really enjoy the joke, but if you could stop hitting Jason with the card, it's just a bit over the top. I couldn't agree more. Thanks very much, Ted. Anyway, we look forward every week to the new episodes. Keep up the great work and happy holidays from here in Michigan, USA. Thanks, Greg. Henry Smith says, Merry Christmas to both of you and have a Happy New Year from Henry, watching in Dorset.
We got someone in England?
Oh, yeah, thank you, Henry. Brilliant.
Wow, thank you.
And then our friend John Rowlands has sent us this picture, Greg.
That's me and you.
That is me and you. Interviewing Street Hawk.
That's a good picture, that, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks, John. John's the guy who built the Street Hawk bike.
Why have you only got one eye?
Because you seem to have a camera in my face.
Joke for Greg.
Let's have a look.
Better read it first.
Woman goes to the doctor's, tells the doctor her husband thinks he's a horse. He neighs and whinnies. The doctor told the woman to bring him in Thursday at 3. The woman says, Thursday at 3? I can't. He's in the 2:45 at Kempton Park. Well done, Alan. Quite good, that.
Yes. Like it.
That's about it.
I backed a horse today, Jason. 10-1. Came in at 2:30. 3, whatever.
Yeah, brilliant, Greg.
Thanks, mate.
Anyway, that's it for
send us your...
Oh yeah, send us your things. I'm just trying to talk and do this at the same time.
Just cover it up just in case.
Yeah, just cover it up. Don't show the magic of what we do.
Quick, Jace, quick. I'll open the window. There we go.
Brilliant. Well done, Greg. Please send us your messages.
Please send us.
TNT at totgoo.com. That's at totgoo.com.
It does not have to be in capitals.
It does not.
I'm not allowed to hit you anymore because it's a bit under the top.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Just want to say to all my fans out there, Merry Christmas. It's the last time I'm going to see you this year. Oh.
My Michael's voice appears to have just broken.
At last it's happened. Just want to say Merry Christmas and hope you don't have too much of a thriller.
Anyway, we are hoping to not have too much of a break, aren't we, Greg? If we can get together to film an episode between Christmas and New Year, we are going to. So we will be back on your little...
Well, you want to bash your retro collectors?
Collectors.
It's the Australian version.
We have got the footage for a retro collector, so hopefully we'll be able to get one of those out to you.
We've been promising that for months, and the same as cooking.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't do our... although that Cornish pasty idea with all the Christmas dinner in looked funny, doesn't it? In Greg's.
Yes, it's nice.
Have you had it?
Yeah, festive bake. Yeah,
no, they've got a whole Christmas dinner in one.
Oh, right, no, I've not seen that. Oh, guess where I'm going now?
Home?
No, Greg's.
What are you coming to mine for?
Very Merry Christmas. We'll see you again when we see you. Hopefully not too long.
What? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and just forget what he just said.
And Happy Easter, just in case.
Didn't make any sense. Oh, it might be out before Easter. Okay then. See you then.
Goodbye.